Hey guys, Danny Ray, LifeTelesales.com and LifeTelesalesMentor.com. Okay, I hope you're doing well. Want to go ahead and make this brief video about automations. Okay, yesterday we touched base on mindset, which is extremely important. That's your foundation in telesales if you ever want to be successful. It's the same approach I use. All right, but first, okay, if you like this channel, okay, if you're first time here, just click subscribe. Okay, also if you want to get notified when we do release content, just click that little bell at the bottom for notifications. All right, and again, this channel is all about assisting life telesales, life insurance agents that want to go to the next level or maybe are struggling to really simplify and make this business very efficient. This business is extremely easy if you just get out of your own way. All right, so I try to tend to make this business as simplistic as possible so you can go and be successful. With that being said, I want to talk about sales automation today. Okay, we're in 2024. Okay, we have so much technology at our fingertips nowadays, and when like AI, so many things. So automating your business. Now, what I mean by automation, I'm not just saying you hit a switch and everything's automated, you're sitting back and nothing happens. All right, there's certain things in our business that you can automate, okay, to make your business a lot more easier. Now, again, automations in our business, because of client interaction, it's impossible to 100% automate it because everybody's different. Okay, you could probably get to 90%. But, I focus on little tools that you can do to increase your business 15 to 20%. I'll go on that briefly. Just strictly automating your business via text, emails, links, forms, health questionnaires, pre-applications, things of that nature. All right, so I'm not going to go too deep into this, okay, but we will talk about the power of automations. All right, again, automating your business. I'll give you an example. Many times I come into the office in the morning and I have pre-applications filled out. I have risk assessments filled out without even speaking to the client. All right. So imagine that for a second. Imagine coming in every day. You get 2 or 3 in the first thing in the morning, and throughout the course of the day, these come in too. Imagine coming in every single morning. You got 2 to 3 risk assessments filled out. I'm talking about health questions answered, date of birth, everything. Okay, I would say about 35 to 40 questions that the individual filled out on their own without ever speaking to me. Okay, all because they did an opt-in lead at my website or a Facebook ad. Okay, so again, that's a very high intent lead. Imagine walking in every day and having 2 or 3 of those. Okay, imagine walking in every 2 or 3 days and having a full application filled out without even speaking to the client yet. Okay, obviously you're not going to submit it until you do, but again, imagine having that all in there. How much would your business increase? I would say probably 15 to 20%. So imagine that for a second. If you had all proper automations implemented into your business, just snap your finger and think of 20% of the money you earned last year sitting in your bank account right now, whatever that may be. Okay, that's the power of automations. Okay, again, if used correctly, it will increase your sales 15 to 20%. All right. Again, pre-qualification, your prospects. Let's focus on that for a second. Okay. Again, they go to my, 9 times out of 10, it's usually either a Facebook ad or a SEO. They're just doing a simple Google search. Okay. So they come to a landing page. Okay. They fill out the information. They click get quote. They see rates. Okay. And they fill out a little more information. Okay, once they click submit, they're going to get an email and a text from me. Okay, email comes out, text message come out. Text message has my V card, my virtual business card in it. Okay, the email has the rate that they've seen. Okay, also a pre-qualification questionnaire, a link that they can click on. Okay, that they can go ahead and fill out a questionnaire. Now, I tend to use Mutual of Omaha's health questions because even a yes answer in part A or B, you can pivot to another carrier and get level where they would be either declined or graded. All right, so I tend to use that. I might get my suggestion is you use your core carrier, the one that you like the most. Okay, I personally like to have the most difficult questions answered. This way, I know how to pivot. And when you go ahead and get that risk assessment back, because again, it's linked up to we build out lead generations, okay, for agents, lead gen systems. So that would be a notification in their Gmail. URL base for their website, things of that nature. So I pretty much clone what I have and I do it for other agents. So you get that lead that comes in. Okay, you got the lead. Now you got a questionnaire that's filled out. Okay, risk assessment. You call that lead, right? And if you don't get them on the phone, you just send them a pre-approval. You already have their information. You have their health questions. You have their medications. So you can just send them a pre-approval. So basically, I use toolkits, insurance toolkits. That's Joe Wall's company. All right. And I go ahead and I do it. I first qualify them. I send them a pre-approved email. Now, again, this is after the first phone call. I call out. If I don't get them on the phone, I send them a pre-approval. Get that information in front of their face. They're pre-approved. All right. In some cases, I follow up with a second email, and I use a underwriting approval comparison, showing them why that rate is the best one for him. All right. I'm very, very, very transparent with clients. I don't want them buying a policy from me unless they're going to be doing business with me. Okay. So, again, that pre-qualification links going out in emails and things of that nature sort of automate your business because, again, you'll get 15 to 20% more business that way, just simply putting the control in the client's hands at that time. Otherwise, you probably would never get them on the phone anyway. So that's what I'm talking about, okay? Automating your business with pre-qualifications. At that point, in some cases, I would say 1 out of 6 of those forms that are filled out, the risk assessments, they will fill out a pre-approved application. Now, again, if you're doing it properly and you're sending out a pre-approval, all right, and you're not getting the client on the phone, okay, again, they have it, sometimes clients, they work. They've got things going on, all right, relate to them, okay, appreciate that. So what you want to do is you want to put that information in front of their face and at their timing and everything else, they can fill in applications. Now, when you go ahead and send out 3 or 4 of those, I would say 6 or 7 of those pre-approvals, one will come back with a fully filled out application. Okay, now you got all their information, right? So at that point, you go ahead, then you reach out, say, listen, I got everything. We're on the 5 yard, we're first and 10, we're on the 1 yard line. Just need to jump on the phone with you to get this across the goal line, and that's it. So all the automations that were done, and again, you're making your dials, you're making your phone calls, you're doing everything you have to do to get business. Now you're letting technology just take care of that. Okay, in the Joshua CRM, the current custom-made CRM that I've built, based off the inner workings of the masterclass, everything that's in there. Okay, all the automations are in there. All the emails, text messages, everything that go out. All the nurture drips, everything is in there. Pre-approvals, 90-day follow-ups after you sell somebody. So again, automations are really, really important. Okay, for client retention and also just giving them a great experience. So again, automations are so important. Again, we went over filled out an application before speaking to the prospect. Again, you have that control. And again, you just say, listen, just to get a little bit of the goal line, we need to jump on the phone. I need to verify a couple of things. Okay. This really, really simplifies your sales process, guys. It really does. Okay. It puts a chunk of your business on autopilot. Okay. So I wanted to touch base with that a little bit. Again, guys, mindset, now automation. All right, you gotta work as if you're in 2024. You have to at least automate and get 15 to 20% of your business done for you. Okay, in this business. Again, automations you can make if you do your business right and you really focus on relationships, doing the best thing for the client, passionately caring, and then in the background you have 15 to 20% of your business growing because of simple links and emails. Again, it's and having a system in place that automates things for you and does the work for you, you're going to make 15 to 20% more income than you are right now, just by having these emails get sent out and text messages. All right, but it's got to be done in a certain way. All right, so with that said, we went over mindset the last video. We went over automations briefly on this. I go into a lot more detail in the masterclass. Tomorrow, I do believe we're going to go over call structure. All right, call structure is extremely important. All right, or the next video is going to be about call structure. Remember, guys, you got to go ahead and make sure your mind is right. Focus on the business every day. Take control of the conversation. Passionately care about the client. Okay, put the best option available in their hands. use tonality and voice inflection so you can go ahead and they can know that you're a real person. Automate your business, okay? You're going to want to do that, all right? I've been doing it for years, and again, 15-20% of my income is derived from simple automations, okay? And again, with the Joshua CRM, also it's like automations on steroids, okay? With everything that it does. So with that said, next video will be about call schedule, okay? How to properly manage your leads at an appropriate time. Each lead has a lifespan, and I'll go over that a little bit as well. All right. Any questions? Leave a comment. All right. And again, if you guys think any telesales agents out there can use this channel and it gives them some sort of value, share it with them. All right. And I appreciate that. All right. Make it a great day.